Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Amy and I post 3 videos a week every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. I post a lot of 3-day foundation wear tests, full face first impressions, monthly favorites, things like that. If that sounds like your kind of content, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on mine. I am so excited because today's video is all about LYS Beauty. I finally got my hands on this. I had to wait until it came to Sephora because I wanted to support them being at Sephora. But yeah, I'm very excited to use these today. I am pushing off my foundation roundup video. Hopefully that will be the next video. It might be the video after that. I know it's going to be running into March, but February is so short. It was very hard to shove everything in there, but I was really excited to use these products, so I needed to get this video up first. Hopefully you don't mind. But yeah, I have the Triple Fix Serum Foundation here. I have the shade LP4. I have the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Self Love. And then I have the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in the shade Motivate. So if you would like to see me create this little everyday look using these products, then go ahead and keep watching. Before we get into the application, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm very excited to see a Black woman-owned business be added to Sephora's, list of businesses that they sell. It's very exciting, but there's a long way to go, but I am really excited and I'm so happy to support, any that I can. I would have bought this and reviewed this earlier because they had it on their website. Which I do like to buy from brands' websites a lot, but because they are at Sephora, I wanted to support that relationship, so I waited until they were at Sephora to pick it up. But I'm so excited. This packaging is so cute. It's like very unique, but very cohesive. Like each piece works together and it looks so beautiful. And one thing, I don't know if you ever hear me talk about packaging, since this is kind of it's high end, but it's on the bottom of high end, it's more affordable compared to other things that are at Sephora. So it does have plastic packaging, but it's very sturdy plastic. It has magnetic closure. It has a really nice mirror inside. The sticker on the back is stuck on fully. It's a nice thick sticker, you know what I mean? There are things that you can do even as an affordable brand with the packaging that make it nicer than Elf's packaging per se, you know what I mean? So I really love the packaging. I love the rose gold. I love the different finishes, super beautiful. I love the triangles. I love the frosted glass with the shiny top. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the application because I know that's what you're waiting for. As a soft pink pump, but let's just see the thickness and such. One pump. It's got a little bit of runniness to it. It's looking quite dark. I feel like maybe I should have gone lighter. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna just dot some of this on, but I'm on the LYS Beauty website so that I could read a little bit about them. Our mission is to diversify the clean beauty industry. Meet LYS Beauty, a confident clean beauty brand founded and conceptualized by Tisha Thompson with skin-loving formulas that redefine clean beauty. Exclusively at Sephora.com, this thoughtfully created line features clean formulas, universal shade offerings, and high-performance results for today's evolving beauty consumer. With confidence as the goal and clean beauty as the vehicle, LYS Beauty is proud to become the retailer's first Black-owned Sephora Clean Color Cosmetics brand. So I have the Triple Fix Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. Cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. Medium coverage, natural finish. I like the finish of it. Is very serum-y. It's a serum foundation, yeah. It's very serum-y. It's kind of hard to tell the coverage because it's dark, so it kind of made my skin more look like the pinkness instead of blanking out the pinkness in my skin, if you know what I mean. I guess I'm gonna take a little bit more because I didn't really get the center of my face or my forehead here. I'm so sorry about my voice, I just woke up. It's super early in the morning. It feels very like thin and kind of moisturizing. It is definitely too dark for me. So let's get it up into this hairline as much as possible. Darn, I really thought I had picked a good color. Let's see. I got LP4, which is the 4th shade. I would have had to get LN3, I guess, which is a very fair skin with neutral undertones. I just don't, whenever a foundation has a lot of shade range, which looks like a good shade range, I don't like to get the shade that's called very fair, because I do know that there are people that are fairer than me, and I hate how like super pale foundation looks on me. Obviously this is too dark, but because of the finish and stuff, it just kind of looks like my face is like flushed, like it's too dark rather than it looking like I'm over tanned or anything, because it's not like a bronzy color. It is a pale person color. Look at how dark it is though. So I want to kind of blend it into my neck a little bit. So I do have a little bit left of my face. Probably not a whole half of a pump, but yeah, like this much, whatever that much is. I definitely like the sponge side better. I'm going to zoom you in, but it's clinging to my dry patches on this side, and I don't know if that's because I built it up maybe a little bit over there, or if it's because I used the brush. So I want to show you, and then I'm going to go over it with my sponge so we can see. So it's clinging to my dry patches right here. But on this side, it looks pretty good. Right? It's not doing that over here. And it looks okay on my nose. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty good on my nose. Alright, let's zoom out. So yeah, I still have some on my hand. I guess I'm going to see if I can like kind of press this out. Because at first I was like, well, maybe it just didn't react well with my sunscreen, but since it didn't do that over here, I don't think it's my sunscreen. Kind of wipe off the little curdling or whatever that happened. I like the finish of it a lot, which normally, I don't know, like normally when I don't like a foundation, it's just because I don't like it, like it doesn't work for my dry skin. But this like looks good for my dry skin and yet is clinging to my dry skin, so it doesn't make much sense. I added a little bit of concealer and powder just around my eyes. I did not like drag it around because I want to see how this feels and stuff. I also got the No Limits Matte Bronzer, and it says, for instant warmth, gently buff product into the hollows of the cheek, temples of the forehead and jawline using a brush, build as needed. This has niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate, and green tea extract, and I got Motivate, which is the lightest shade. This is a powder, but it is very creamy of a powder. My scalp looks so pale. I think that's nice. It looks super soft on the skin. So far, I really like that. Ooh, it has like a magnetic closure. That's nice. Okay. Now, onto the blush. This is their Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush, and I got the shade Self Love. Apply onto apples of the cheek using a blush brush. Apply excess over the bridge of the nose, lips, hairline for a youthful look. Includes kaolin clay, avocado oil, and vitamin E. That's so thin. I'm gonna have to go back and swatch it next to other blushes, other cream blushes that I have. It's definitely kind of a sunburnt rosy color on me. So without, with, I think it looks really nice and smooth. And it's not like it says it's a matte blush. I wouldn't say it's like matte finish, but it doesn't have like a glowy reflective situation. Like the kind of glow you're seeing, I think, is more so from the foundation itself, because like on my hand it's looking quite, you know, powder matte vibe. I like it. I think when I just did that, I did kind of mess up right here, but I did powder my under eyes, so I have kind of a line right there that I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of. There's definitely a line of demarcation right here where you have my powder products up here and then the cream here, where I don't know if it like was the way I applied it or what, but there's definitely a line there. So I would maybe powder after just to be safe. But overall, I think it looks super nice on the skin. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and do a little bit finessing with my face. These are all the products that I picked up: the foundation, the bronzer, and the blush. And then we will talk about my final thoughts. Okay, I am back. I didn't put any eyeshadow on today because my eye is like irritated for some reason today. But I did a little bit of a brow, some mascara, and a lip gloss. I feel like this is a really nice, like, fresh-faced, everyday kind of look using pretty much just these 3 LYS products. LYS, by the way, I believe is Love Yourself. And it has all these lovely little notes, like confidence without compromise on the inner lip of this, the packaging. And I just, you know, I love when women, you know, but yeah, I don't know, I think it looks really nice. It's making me really want summer to come so that I can actually be this tan, even though I don't look tan to you. I know for a fact that I just look like a pale human. To me, this is like the tannest I would ever be, probably, honestly. Since I did only use this the one time, I'm wondering, do you guys think that I should get a lighter shade, like exchange it for a lighter shade? Or do you think that I should just like mix it, use it as like a mixer? Because I do like the finish of it, besides where it kind of gathered weirdly on some dry patches. But overall, I think it looks so beautiful. I'm gonna do it. I want to do a 3-day wear test on this so bad so I can try it out different ways. But it's like, if it's this dark on my skin, should I wear it for 3 days? I don't know. Or should this just be like my summer foundation? I don't know. Help me out, guys. I don't know. So that's something I'm going to be contemplating. But at this moment, I like the way that it looks. To me, it's more of like a medium, like light medium kind of coverage. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. It is definitely a serum foundation. It looks almost like skincare-ish on the skin, where it's very like hydrating and kind of glowy, and thin, and it feels so light, so lightweight. I don't feel it on my skin. I didn't powder. There's like a tiny little bit of stick, but not much of a like transfer or taking it off. Like, it's not wet. And also I had the cream blush on, and the cream blush dries down, so I like that. But I still might do a 3-day wear test on it just so I can try it out in different ways, you know, to see what else I can do. Let me know if you'd be interested in that down below. The bronzer, I actually really like. I do want to try it on a foundation that is my shade, though, to make sure that the color is, you know, light enough for me. On my hand, I feel like it looks not orange, but a little bit too colorful and not as neutral as I'd want it. I do think it leans kind of like a yellow kind of golden color, which I think is nice depending on like specific your undertones and stuff. Like for me, if it's too much of an orange undertone, then it just looks so ridiculous. And if it's too much of a red undertone, it just looks like a blush on me. Since I do have pink undertones, reds kind of lean more pink, you know? So the yellow gives me more of a contrast and contour than a red would. Anyways, so far so good. I really do like how it blended out. The pigmentation is there, like it's blendable enough to where you could get like a light wash, but it is pigmented enough to where like I got the level of intensity that I like, which I think is kind of intense for how pale I am. And then the blush. I do want to feel this formula next to other formulas because it is so thin. I kind of feel like it might be close to the Rare Beauty one. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But I like it so far, and I do like the color. Again, this is Self-Love. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Okay.